We all love stories. But if there's one story which has fascinated mankind from the past 2,000 years, it has to be the story of Jesus Christ. And every time I hear the story, I ask myself, did it really happen? Where did Jesus live? Where did he die? Where did he resurrect? And more importantly, as prophesied, where is he supposed to return? Shalom, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Holy Land of Israel. Join me as I go back in time and walk in the footsteps of Jesus Christ. It is perhaps the most celebrated story in the last 2,000 years. Billions of Christians believe in the extraordinary story of Jesus of Nazareth. And I traveled to the Holy Land of Israel to find out where Jesus was baptized. This is the same river Jesus of Nazareth was baptized, where he was crucified and resurrected.
This is the place. After crucifixion, Jesus Christ was buried.
And where it is believed that he's soon set to return.
He's coming back very soon, and that will happen on this very mountain.
As I interact with people of various faiths, I'm on a quest to find out why people believe Israel is the closest place on earth to heaven. It is not just any land. It is a land with a 4,000-year-old history. Rich with the legacy of prophets and messiahs, Israel today is a crossroad of the three major Abrahamic religions. While Jews, Christians and Muslims share the same family tree, the major differences are of course evident on who they worship as God. If the Western Wall is the holiest place in Judaism, the Holy Sepulchre Church is the place sacred for Christians, and the Dome of the Rock is revered by Muslims. This ancient ethnic mix can be confusing to the common man, but for people who know about the significance of the country, it is a once-in-a-lifetime place to visit.
When we say that Jerusalem is a crossroad for three religions, we really mean it, and proof for that is this particular place. What you're seeing behind me is the Western Wall, and within these walls was once the Temple of Solomon. Yes, the Temple of Solomon was there in midst of these walls, and then later on, this is the same place where Jesus came to the temple. And then later on, you take a look at that dome there, that is called the Dome of the Rock. Of course, it's a little dark out there, but Dome of the Rock is the place where Muslims believe Prophet Muhammad ascended up to heaven. So just in one place, you can see how the family tree of Christians, Muslims and Jews exists even today in Jerusalem. And of course, this is the time all the Jews, they pray on the Western Wall, and they believe that all their wishes comes true when they put a small sheet of paper and they write their prayer or their wish on that. And beautiful to see. And this towards the right, of course, was the King David's city. King David's city, right next to it was King Solomon's temple, the same place where Jesus actually visited to the temple, and then of course Prophet Muhammad ascends to heaven. This is why Jerusalem is a crossroad for three religions, and though of course they fight among each other on who is really their God, one thing which is common among all these three religions is their love for God, their respect for God, and their passion for God.
Yes, the people of Israel come together for their faith in God, and for Christians, places like the Jordan River and Jerusalem are landmark places to visit. I set out to explore some of the most sacred and important sites of Christianity by taking the help of Sigal. Growing up in the land of Israel, Sigal has been studying Judaism, Christianity and Islam ever since she was a little girl, and has been a guide recommended by the government of Israel for several years. She shows me around and helps me understand the ancient biblical stories of the Holy Land.
This is it. I'm in the old city of Jerusalem, and I can already feel the energies of this ancient city, this city which has of so much of importance and value for all the three religions in the world. And as much as you want to explore the city yourself and relive those ancient times, I think it's always better to take help. And this time we've got help in the form of Sigel. She's a zoologist and she's also a tour guide. She's been doing this for how many years, Sigel?
25.
Wow, 25 years of experience of exploring the old city of Jerusalem. I don't know, even 1 week is not enough to explore, so much to explore in the city. But today, what are the places we're going to see?
We're going to visit in the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, which is including 3 sites. Actually, one of them is the Golgotha Hill, where Jesus was crucified, and not only Jesus, that was the place of the crucifixion by the Romans. Beside that, we're going to see the tomb of Jesus, where he was buried and where he resurrected from there. We're going to go to Mount of Zion. This is where we will see King David's tomb and the Cenaculum, which is the Last Supper room as well.
All right, so as promised to you on News 9, we're going to take you through the old city of Jerusalem. And are you ready? Are you ready to walk on the footsteps of Jesus Christ? Let's go.
There are many important locations here which revolve around the life of Christ. To start with, it is this cave near Nazareth at the Church of Annunciation that Virgin Mary is said to have heard the news from Angel Gabriel that she would bear a Messiah named Jesus. And it is here in Bethlehem at the Church of Nativity that Jesus is believed to have been born. But I choose to head to River Jordan, which has many biblical tales flowing with it, the most significant story being of the baptism of Jesus Christ. Now divided into 2 parts, people from Israel and Jordan come here every day to feel the powerful waters of River Jordan, where John the Baptist baptized Jesus Christ. I have the privilege of standing right now in River Jordan. What makes River Jordan so special for Christians on Christmas? Because this is the same river Jesus of Nazareth was baptized by John the Baptist. You can take a look at these waters. 2,000 years ago, when you go back in time, Jesus Christ was dipped in the same river and was baptized by John the Baptist. And this is what makes this river so special, so powerful, so energized. Jesus of Nazareth says in the Bible that when he was baptized, he saw the Holy Spirit coming onto him, and he saw that in the form of a dove. What makes this river even more special? People who believe in the Old Testament also know that Joshua from the land of Egypt crossed with his people on the same river and went to the land of Israel. So people of all the faiths who believe in Old Testament, of course, come here and visit this place because it's very, very special for them. What makes this place even more special is on this side is Israel, and on the other side is Jordan. So the other side is, of course, guarded by the Jordan soldiers, and this side, of course, you can see on that side is guarded by the Israeli military. A very nice, cute boy showing himself. Very nice. A lot of visitors as well. Shalom. How are you? How do you like the Jordan River? Fantastic. Fantastic. And you can see on that side, of course, the military guarding the Israeli territory. On the other side is, of course, Jordan. What people also do is they come here to get the water of Jordan River because it's very holy for them, very special for them, and that is what I'm doing. Because of too much of mud, of course, the water is a little muddy, but a lot of people come here just to get this water because this water has a history so powerful that it has been preserved for 4,000 years. In those times, Jesus Christ is said to have moved across the land of Israel. Capernaum, a place once considered to be the largest fishing village, is said to be the place where Jesus preached to his disciples, healed the diseased, and headquartered his ministry. Sadly, the amazing life of Jesus Christ had a nasty end. One of his own disciples betrayed him, and he predicted his gory death during the Last Supper. When we come back after a short break, we take you to the historical room where Jesus had supper with his disciples for one last time.